to Norma'S Star Show. This is our 4th episode of the show, and I would like to introduce our 4th ever special guest, Longhorngirl. Can we have a round of applause for her, please?
Oh my gosh, Norma, it's so great to see you.
Oh my gosh, it is great to see you too, girl. I've literally been listening to Get a Load of Me on repeat. I think those lyrics are like etched into my eardrums by now, seriously.
Aww, that's so nice. I'm glad you like it. What was your favorite song?
Well, if we're being real, it was Why Do I, but come on, girl. You know I'm the one supposed to ask the questions. So, what's your favorite song from this new EP of yours?
Honestly, probably Sick or like Fair and Square. I don't know, I like all of them.
I like all of them too. So this new thing I've been wanting to do with a guest is just letting them dive deep into every single track, and I felt like that would be great to do with this new EP because it seems like there's a lot of different topics. I would really like to dive into those.
Of course. Shoot me with some questions, girl.
Okay, so the first single is called Sick. I would love to hear about this. I love it. I love Sick. I feel like when I heard Sick, I was like, oh yeah, she's going in with the rock, and I'm so here for it. So I would love to hear about Sick and like how long it took you to write Sick and just any fun details you can give me.
Sick it didn't take me too long to write. I think it was one of the easier ones to write because it kind of just flew out. I wrote the chorus to Sick a while back, and I recently found it again, and I was like, I really like this. So I kind of brought it back and, did some touching up, and that one took me probably like a couple hours to write because I just kind of knew what I wanted to say, and I didn't have to put too much thought into it because I already knew everything that I felt, so I knew how to just like push it out there into the song,
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always love the singles you do, the first tracks. I love how all of your EPs are just always the same thing, like it's the 7 tracks. The first track is the single, the last track has a feature, the 6th track is the title track. It's great. But now I would love to hear about Cranberry. There's a lot of wondering, is this about a current relationship, or were you harking back on a past relationship? How long did it take you to write,
With Cranberry, it was me. I was taking like notes from lots of times before where I was feeling this way in a relationship, and I just kind of brought them all together, and they flowed together really nicely. When I like pieced all the lyrics together, it took me about like 20 or 30 minutes to like finish writing that song, and I knew I loved it because I can always tell, and I really like the drums in the song. This one was about like a pretty recent relationship I was in. So, yeah,
I do love that song, Cranberry. It's such a great one. But I heard a couple birdies, really, lots of fans love Fair and Square. I am one of them too. I love Fair and Square. I love the vocals on it. It's just great. I want to know about it.
Yeah. Fair and Square was written, that one was definitely probably the longest one it took me to write. Because parts of the song would just come to me. It used to be completely different and way less structured. It was just a couple lines that I needed to put together, and then one day they finally came together. So that was nice. and then Fair and Square came to be. I think one of the last parts of the song I wrote was actually the part where it goes, but don't you dare say that it was fair and square. That part was really hard. I didn't know the title for like a month or two. That one was pretty hard to write.
Yeah.
I feel like I make it like crystal clear who that song's about, so I don't think we need any notification. Well, I'm verifying it is who you think it's about, so.
Okay. So the next song on the track list is 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And I love when you have your EPs that have all the big music, and then there's that one track that's a little bit slower.
Yeah.
The last EP, it was Make Me Cry, and then before that it was On My Way. Yeah. And then it was Your Old Apartment and Mine. I do love these tracks, and I want to know about 9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. was somewhat hard to write. I think it took me like a couple hours.
Yeah.
But the chorus changed a couple times, and I didn't know what to name it at first. It was one of those ones, but I ended up really liking it. And I love the vocals in it. I really like that little ending, especially the part where my favorite line in the whole song is, if I had a say, I would say no.
Yes.
But yeah, that one is about, I don't know, I guess you could say it's about the same thing that Cranberry's about. Those two songs are about the same thing. I like doing that in my EPs. I do love those songs.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's basically what 9 p.m. is about. I like that song.
Yeah.
I have a couple of favorites that I like a little bit more than the others, so.
Yeah, I love 9 p.m. And the next song, I heard this one when it was very different before everyone else heard it. It's called Why Do I? And I know that this one's old. I would love to hear you talk about Why Do I?
Why Do I used to be a completely different song. I mean, that one's so old. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be on They Don't Love You Like I Do. And then I found it, and then I was gonna put it on Loved You, but then it didn't really fit. So I, changed the lyrics. I made it different. And then that's how it came to be. I've always kind of loved this song because I like the part where it's like, oh, I love that part. This song, I don't even remember how long it took me to write because it's that old, but it was gonna be like the second single after Don't Ya, along with Broken Good, so it's a pretty old song. I don't even remember. It probably took me not too long.
Yeah.
But I know the chorus used to be different, so.
Oh, yes. I remember that old chorus. We never really liked that chorus.
No.
I hate to say it, but I'm glad you changed it. The next song is Get a Load of Me. This one has been very controversial because when it first released, people were like, what do you mean? Why do we want your load?
Yeah.
But, of course, it's just an expression, guys. God.
Yeah, get your head out of the gutter.
I'd love to know about this one.
Actually, the idea of Get a Load of Me came to me in the shower.
Yeah.
And that one I haven't changed very many lyrics of. It took me like probably an hour or two to write, maybe a little bit less than that. This one was fun to write. I'm pretty sure the idea that came to me was Get a Load of Me, I'm like a circus clown on a trapeze, you're laughing. But yeah, that's how Get a Load of Me came to be. That one didn't take very long to write either.
Yeah.
Because it all just kind of came to me.
I really love that that's the title track too, but the very last song is At My Place featuring Grogo Gamer Smarts.
Yes.
Oh my god, please tell me about it.
Oh my gosh. I reached out to Grover Gamersmart and I was like, oh my gosh, do you want to make a song together? And she said yes. So that song, I mean, with her help, it took me like probably 20-30 minutes. I really like that song. I do. I like the 1, 2, 3, 4, you're trying to start a war. I do love it. And she's so wonderful to work with. She's so kind.
Yes, I had her on an episode. She was seriously wonderful. Now, can we get a round of applause for Longhorngirl, please? She's such a wonderful guest and one of my best friends ever. All right, well, you know the drill.
I don't want to talk, we don't have to. You knew I would have stayed for life, so you went and said goodbye. No, I don't need to hear what you're gonna say. I've heard it all before. When you first walked out my door, I'm sick at the thought of you, sick at the sight. I'm sick all the time when I look in your eyes, when I see you with her all the time, when I realize I'm not what you like. So I'm sick at the thought of you, sick at the sight, all the time when I look in your eyes, every time that I'm not by your side, when I realize you're not mine. I still remember when you said forever, then I saw you out with her. You said you love me, are you sure? No, I don't want to get back with you. It's your fault I'm gone, you know. You're the one who told me to go. I'm sick at the thought of you, sick at the sight. I'm sick all the time when I look in your eyes, when I see you with her all the time, when I realize I'm not what you like. So I'm sick at the thought of you, sick at the sight, sick all the time when I look in your eyes, every time that I'm not by your side, when I realize you're not mine. I don't like it, I get violent. I remember your old apartment. I guess you don't regret a thing. I thought you bought a wedding ring. I don't wanna be your friend. You're the reason that it ended. I still get sick all the time. Can't forgive that cry. Look in your eyes when I see you with her all the time, when I realize I'm not what you like. I'm sick at the thought of you at the side, all the time when I look in your eyes, every time that I'm not by your side, when I realize I don't like it, I get violent. I remember your apartment. Sorry our chemistry died. I'm not sorry I